मस्ताना जोगी आया रे अंतर शक्ति जगाने, अलबेला जोगी आया रे सोहम नाद जगाने।
We will never forget the day that those bells rang and signaled his passing. And for the devotees around the globe, when they received that phone call that their guru had passed.
सतगुरु ऐसी लगन लगाई, अचल भयो चंचल मेरो, इंद्रिया दमन कराई. The Sadguru created in me a longing. That longing, my mind was restless and my mind stopped. My senses turned inward. So charismatic. His walk, his gait, his gestures, everything about him radiated freedom. I believe that Baba is right here, and I know that he is right here.
Since we celebrated Baba's 100th birthday, it was about 3 years ago, I think, 2008. For me, I find it's better not to talk about it. Because something happened. I don't know what. And I find that the mere mention of his name makes me how I am now. In India, we have tangas, or the horse carriages, that we saw often in front of the ashram in Ganeshpuri, and that's how people who didn't want to walk rode on those things. And the idea is the horse doesn't see here and there, he only sees straight. So Baba advised that as seekers, we must actually remove our blinders, not be blind, not be tunnel visioned, not be only looking at life like this, but to look at it with a broad vision. The teachings actually tell us to look within ourselves. God dwells within you as you.
But the Guru comes and says, all that you think you are not.
The same thing, the idea is to come back to center where there's no activity. And then we become anchored in that space and really live from that space.
Namamana namanayati nayati mananamanayati
manayati nayati manayati kahagunayati manayati kaha.
Sahaj state that Baba talked about all the time. You know, Sahaj is the natural state, walking around samadhi. This being on inside, living on the outside, right? That's the Sahaj samadhi. Yes, we'll become more interested in just the I am.
He said, I want to start a meditation revolution. And he didn't start it with an organization or with techniques or PR. He started with his own attainment, with his own sense of self, with his own firm conviction, I am that, and his guru's Shakti and the power of the lineage that he embodied, his loving compassion, his quick wit, his incredible dexterity and his skill in everything he did, and his profound understanding of human nature, and his great sense of joy and humor.
Earth was breathing. And especially, you know, there were some flowers to the right of us along the ashram building, in bushes, they were not only breathing, it's like as Baba passed them, it's like they were pranaming to him.
Being with Baba, it was being always present, always aware. What we learned around Baba, many things, but I'll share it in 4 little words or sutras that came to me over the years. One was stillness in action. Your movement had to be such that it did not create any ripples. It did not disturb yourself or others. I give simple examples. We go out a door, we don't even worry about making sure that the door doesn't bang. Anticipate, don't be anxious. Such should be your presence of mind, that it should always know what will happen next, what must happen next, what should happen next. I often share that you would just look at it and go like this. How you want to say that? What do you mean like that? Now, if you were in that presence of I am that, reverberating in that same consciousness, you would know exactly what that meant, because the presence was there within you. You were aware. And we could never dare ask him, what? Because then you knew the answer was Jad. Acceptance and patience. These are 2 qualities we always find lacking in life. We never accept what is, because we always think, I can make this better. So we're never enjoying what is happening around, what is there. And we're never patient enough for what is unfolding to unfold. I remember back in the early 70s, Baba Nityananda's statue had been placed, and there was a silver canopy that came from South India at about 11:30 a.m., 11:45 a.m. Baba had just finished his lunch when somebody came and told him the canopy has arrived. So he said, okay. He came, the canopy had been brought into the temple, and he said, let's put it up. Somebody said, but Baba, we must look at the auspicious time. He said, now is auspicious. So that spontaneity is, think twice, but do not hesitate. When I think of Baba, and I think of our time with him, things we learned, to always be ready, to always be prepared, to always allow your mind, as the Gita says, to be daksha, alert. Never to allow yourself to go into a moment of lethargy. Always remember Durga's talk, mistakes are not allowed, because he was always going. Walk was at a good speed. Every action was at a... I often share that he would always say, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. As we celebrate his 28th Mahasamadhi, the day he left his body according to the moon, we can only be grateful that such beings come upon this earth to give knowledge, to give wisdom,